Why don't you show me how to play your new game, Dan? You got an Atari?
Hello and welcome to Moonshot Studios. This is Ben, and I am trying out this brand new. Well, I guess it's not brand new, but this new space simulator called Starship Simulator, which just launched on Kickstarter, and it's got a $82,000 goal, and just today it's already raised $31,000. So that's pretty exciting. I am a backer, I will say, but also this video is not sponsored in any way by Starship Simulator. It just is a really neat looking game slash sandbox slash simulator that I feel has a lot of good potential. Here we are on the bridge of our starship, which is legally distinct from the ships that you would find in a much more widely known series of books, TV shows, and movies where one might trek across the stars. It's pretty neat. They have there's a lot of works in progress.
It won't be installed until Tuesday.
So there's a lot of things that aren't here yet, and so they've put these little work in progress things around, which I think is hilarious. So let's check out what we have. So right here we have our nav area, where we put in the coordinates of where we want to go. That gets sent over to the helm, where we control how the ship's facing and engage or disengage the warp drive. Over here, I believe, will be tactical. We have a raise shield, lower shield button. This is also whip.
Doesn't arrive till Tuesday.
And then over here we have the captain's chair and Lieutenant Troy, Riker's chair. And this is also a work in progress. But what's kind of cool is we're in condition normal right now, and we can switch it to yellow alert. If like the Klingons or somebody showed up. Red alert. Now I'm not hearing a siren yet. That distinct, so I don't know if they're going to add that or not. And then, of course, the emergency lighting, which I actually like flying with emergency lighting turned on because having been in being an astrophotographer and into astronomy, I've been to a few observatories, and in the observatory we use safe lights like you would use in a dark room, so that our eyes can adjust and our eyes can stay dilated and we can see things a lot easier, like that nebula out there. And so I like to fly like this just because I feel like this would actually be a more realistic way to pilot a ship. There's also disco mode, which is pretty sweet and very, very useful. And then alien virus mode, which you do see in that said series every once in a while. It's pretty fun. So we'll go back to condition normal. So let's see. Let's fly this around real quick. So you don't have to sit down in the seat, but it kind of helps. And so we've got our galaxy mode, our stellar region. So stars just kind of within a certain distance here. Right now, I believe it's set on 10 light years. And then we have within the star system itself. So we are in the Sol system right now. And so we have Sol, which is our sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Ceres, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and that's it for planets. So let's head over to Mars. So we select the planet that we want to go to, and not the moon or like a dwarf planet. Like, get out of there. Let's go to a real planet, that's earned its way, and we will go send to helm. So now we'll get up, and we'll go over here, and we'll sit down. And so we'll pull the coordinates in from user, and Mars is 2.32 astronomical units away. We'll look at our power draw, 1.21 gigawatts. Wow, it's like a bolt of lightning. And so then with that coordinate laid in, we'll hit engage, and the ship will automatically turn towards Mars. It says nav target here, and then once we're lined up, which is kind of funny, it's kind of floating around a little bit like that. Again, demo, a little rough around the edges. Then we'll engage the warp, and we will head over to Mars. And so this is what I mean about the seamless travel. We just seamlessly entered warp. You can see, the space warp sort of sliders, kind of, I don't even know what they call this, but you see it in all the movies. Every movie, not just sci-fis, but all movies ever made have this warp tunnel. And here comes Mars. And it's pretty sweet, because then, see, this was the auto navigation engage. So once we're there, it's going to disengage. And then we can leave it disengaged, and we can pump up our field system, our warp system, and hit engage FTL. And then we'll be able to move around the planet, hopefully without, and then I'm going to disengage. And so now the planet's behind us somewhere. So I'll go ahead and turn the ship around so we can see it. And you can see it has dynamic, realistic lighting, so obviously there's a shadow, an atmosphere. Well, this doesn't have atmosphere, but if a planet had atmosphere, you'd be able to see the atmosphere. So let's go back, and this is one of the things that excites me a lot, is that, it takes time to get places. Even going at warp factor 10 or whatever, it's still going to take you some time. So let's go ahead and we'll go out to the stellar neighborhood, and we'll put this on 20 light years. And let's go to Wolf 359, which is a pretty famous system. You know what? No, let's go to Sirius. Sirius is a binary star system. So we'll scan that target, and so that'll load this here. We've got a B-class star and some gas dwarfs. I'm not sure why it's not showing both stars. Maybe because the other one's super small and there's no reason to have it in here. I'm not sure, actually, but it should be a binary system. Anyway, so we'll do that. We will send to helm. And I actually kind of like turning this back to galactic, so just so that thing's not in the way. And go ahead and load those coordinates in. It's 8.49 light years away. We'll hit engage for the auto navigation. And there might be hotkeys for this. I actually don't think there is right now, but I'm sure there will be. And then, once we're lined up, target's down there, we'll hit max. I don't think we actually have to hit max, but we'll hit engage the field power, which is the warp drive, and we'll get up to 2.5 million times the speed of light, which is pretty quick. But while this goes, let's go see a little bit more of the ship. And this is one of the cool things about it, is we can now do other things on the ship while this is, en route. So here is, I think, the captain's ready room. You can pick up things and move them. Like if you want to just trash the place. I ask for Earl Grey tea hot, just get stuff stuck in the chair. Grab this globe and, just really make a whole mess of the place. Window control, polarization on, off. Off. I think that's only for, like, if there's a star. I bet if there's a star out there, it would just kind of like, like put the shades down. So we'll turn it off so we can see outside. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know about this. So, that's really cool. So it's a scene projection. So in case you wanted to not look out at the real outside, but you wanted to feel a little bit more like back home, that's pretty slick. I like that. I just discovered that just now. So we'll leave that on. What do we have over here? So we have, room lighting. Off. On. All right, and we can change the temperature. So if we want it warmer looking in here, we can change the color temperature. This is learning color temperature with Ben. The lower the temperature number, the warmer it looks. So the cooler or the colder the temperature is, the warmer it looks. And so when we go hotter, it looks colder. It's funny, huh? It's just, I don't know. Anyway. Whoa. Okay, I think we're at this dual star system. Let's see what our polarizers do. Polarize on. Aha, perfect. That's exactly what I thought it would do. That is gorgeous. Look at that. We are parked a little close to this star. Oh, now we're here. We're parked a little close to the star, probably a little too close for comfort, but that's pretty sweet. I actually really like that. We'll just stay here for now, because that's pretty sweet. But we'll leave the polarizers on so we're not blinding ourselves. And continue walking around. Okay, well, so we'll turn the flashlight on. So it is, still a work in progress.
Don't tell me. Tuesday.
And so there are a number of rooms that are, under construction here. But that's all right, because, again, it's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so this is the armory. That's awesome. Let's see. T, and I'm going to hit H just so we can get rid of some of this stuff. Here's the conference room, which fans of that show that remains nameless would recognize, which is pretty cool. So here's another ready room with yet even more things to throw around. Let's see here. Okay, cool. So this is a pretty cool area. This is kind of like the luxury lounge area. And so on that show, we'd have a place called 10 Forward. But this is looking backwards. This is in the back. And so this is 10 backwards. Let's see. This will be the bathroom, I believe. So we'll just take, we might need one of these for later. Let's put it out here for now. Here is a storage room with some extra chairs, and we've got a Christmas tree.
No, I think we shouldn't have to do this! It makes no logical sense! Why is it here?
Because it's on the television
Well,
show.
forget it!
Indeed. Why is this here? I think there is a customization that gives you Halloween and Christmas modes, but we'll get into that in a minute. Here's the bar. I almost expect like a certain kind of physics related character here, like a, I don't know, like a quark would be cool. There's a piano. Maybe like an android could play it, and then over here it could be like a bearded, first officer playing a trombone. And then in here we've got, I'm guessing this might be the kitchen. We've got some donuts here that I'm sure Andrew Price would be very excited about. Okay, and moving on. So now we have, I think it's 7 decks. This is the lift, but it's also a whip, so it doesn't go anywhere right now. But it is nice because we have these crew information maps. And so we were in the VIP lounge. We're now in amongst sort of the stateroom. So this is where all the fancy rooms would be. Deck C, the science labs. This is where I'd be spending a lot of my time. So you can see we've got a few science labs and a probe handling facility to handle your probes. So that's probably down here. And you'll notice throughout this video that there's going to be these little monitors here. And this is for if certain elements or whatnot get damaged. You can reroute power or reset breakers. So we'll see how these are implemented. I'm pretty excited about that. This is an OSHA violation here. So hopefully they get that fixed. So here's the probe handling area, which I found out in a different playthrough. You shouldn't just go running through doors because sometimes there's no floor there. And so now we're on deck F. F for engineering. This is my favorite deck other than the bridge. And so this is why I say never just run into a room, because this room has no floor. But in here is engineering, and you can probably hear it already. And maybe if I can find the door. There's somebody walking around. I've never seen her before. I guess she's part of the crew, I hope. Here is the make ship go fast core. Again, we have to be legally distinct from that other IP. And so right now in the demo, there's actually a mode where you have to do a cold start of the ship, meaning the make ship go fast core is turned off and the entire ship is running on batteries, and you have to fire up the core, which is pretty neat. And it has you go through all these different panels and subsystems, and you go through Jeffrey tubes, and you have to whoops, not fall down there. But oh wow, I was really close to the door when I came down the stairs. Anyway, it's pretty cool, and you have to cold start the ship, and then after that you can go wherever. So yeah, this is basically where they are right now. Again, this is a free demo on Steam, and the Kickstarter is to generate more funds, not even completion funds, but just, well, maybe completion funds, but they've got a multi-year plan. Okay, going to the VIP lounge. Here is an elevator. Oh, well, that's cool. Can you call it a bridge? You know what? I actually don't know. Well, I think so, because bridge is a pretty standard for naval ships. Bridge is pretty standard, so I think we can call this bridge. But that's a good question. We may need to contact a lawyer. Okay, so this is 21.7 light years. We've got our make ship go fast core giving us our 1.21 gigawatts of electricity, which again is a bolt of lightning. So we'll engage. Is this going to be an MMO? I don't know about MMO, but it is multiplayer. And I'm not sure how many people can play at once, but it is going to be multiplayer so that you can have bridge crew, you can have other people. At the beginning of the stream I had mentioned, but we have our Riker and Troy seats, and then we have our navigation, and then we have helm. This is where Wesley's going to be. Shut up, Wesley. And then we have tactical, which is not here yet.
It won't be installed until Tuesday.
And it's not going to be installed till Tuesday. But as you'll see, they'll have options to customize the ship, customize its name. Let's see, you can change colors of the walls, and they'll have trim and stuff later. Flooring, the UI panels. I mean, you can customize quite a lot of it. The lighting in general. So we're in condition normal. Or no, sorry, we're in condition yellow, but you can change what your normal light is going to be. So that's pretty cool. And then let's try this again. So that's clearly me, and so I am. Let's see, I'll be science. Okay, so it changes my color. Head, none. Okay. Uniform t-shirt. Let's see. Jacket, none. Just going to be casual. Mr. Casual. Legs. Ooh, cargo pants. Yeah. Let's see. I'm from... United Kingdom's fine. Male. Animations, neutral. Hairstyle. Extra long. Full medium. Yeah, that's me. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That looks just like me. Okay, well maybe not, but yeah, that's still pretty cool. But yeah, so that's about it. And anyway, it's free on Steam. I'm really looking forward to see where they take it and what strange new worlds they will find on their journey to make this game. So, everybody, thanks again for joining me, and I will catch you later.